Guys. Good evening. It's Tuesday evening from where I am, and I have an important topic. This time, it's for aspiring young people who wanted to join the BPO industry for the very first time. So, here are some of the questions that you may be asked. Actually, these are the usual questions. And I'd like to give you some tips so that, uh, by the way, this is not meant to give you 100% assurance that you will be hired, but at least this will remove some of the stress that you may encounter while waiting for the interview or during the interview process itself. So the first question that's usually asked is, tell me something about yourself. So this is very important, guys. This is actually a time that you are being tested on conciseness. It is very important that you do not bore the interviewer. So stick to the very relevant parts of your life that is related to the job that you are applying for. So that's the number one tip that I can give you. Be concise and be relevant. The next thing that can be asked from you is, what are your strengths? So here, you can mention about your ability to communicate. Although it will show eventually during the course of the interview. But let's say you are applying for an agent role, and maybe you can highlight your academic background. Maybe you can mention about that your course is business related, or you have certain knowledge on some of the things that are important in the BPO industry. So it is really very important that before the interview, try to research as much as you can the type of account that you will be interviewed for. So let's say it is a banking account, then maybe you can highlight some of your skills in numbers, maybe some of your skills in analyzing financial statements. Although, as an agent, those things are not really looked into. It's more of how you are able to present yourself. But then again, be concise. The last question that I'd like to mention to you is, what are your weaknesses? So this is probably one of the hardest questions that you can be asked, because it is the interviewer's way of letting you in a way tell the interviewer how not to hire you. So it is really very important, guys, that as early as now, if you really have some weaknesses, then as early as now, try to improve on those. So let's say you are having difficulty waking up early or being on time, then there should be already a habit or a rigor that is training you to be punctual. So that's one. But then again, it is really very important that when you mention a certain weakness, and be honest, guys, but you need to prepare. There has to be an action plan about what you are currently doing to improve on that weakness. But most importantly, set aside those questions. Be yourself, be honest, and practice communicating in English. And be confident. Try to speak, practice, because perfect practice makes perfect. And whatever you do on anything is what you do on everything. I hope I've given you some tips that can help you remove some of the stress. And I pray to God that you will be successful in your next career. Thank you.